What's up, you guys? It's Jose Zuniga from Teaching Men's Fashion, and for today we're going to be going over 5 things that I think women just find irresistible in guys. Now, these are going to be a couple characteristics or traits that men have, certain men have, that women just, for some reason, that I've noticed find attractive. So those 5 girls that always watch my show that I talked about, go ahead and comment below and see how accurate I was in this list. So today's video is brought to you by The Fifth Watches. As you guys know, The Fifth Watches is our partner as one of the most functional minimalist watches out in the market. Is very affordable and high quality stuff. I talk about them all the time, and they just released a new watch that I think it's even more minimal. So if you're that type of guy that just loves minimal aesthetics and don't want to pay an arm and a leg for it, go ahead and check out The Fifth Watches, and also go ahead, you can use our discount code to get yourself that watch a little bit cheaper. So I'm gonna have all that stuff linked below so you guys can check it out. All right, so without any further ado, I think the first thing that any woman, undoubtedly 99.999% of women from any culture like in a man, is a man that's confident. So no woman wants to be with a man that's completely insecure in himself. And believe it or not, confidence is something that you can build up very easily. I did a whole video on how to be more confident a couple months back. You can watch it above, or I'm gonna have it linked down below. But you have to be very careful though. The more you start learning how to develop your confidence and you start feeling more secure in your skin, you could accidentally cross that line and become arrogant. And that's something you definitely don't want. Second thing women love, brains. A guy that is smart, that's intelligent, that knows what he's talking about. If you're actually interested in a woman in the long run, your partner for the long haul, and a woman that has depth and is not shallow, that woman probably is gonna want a guy that also can carry on an interesting conversation. Somebody that knows what's going on and what he's talking about. And no, you don't have to be an Einstein and have a super high IQ level. Like I just said, you just need to know what you're talking about. That's what, reading books is good for. Even just reading the news will help you, knowing what's going on with current events, what's going on with politics. Just knowing the basics will help you seem a lot more intellectual and like you actually know what's going on around you. So the third thing women find attractive is actual attractiveness. So let's get the elephant out of the room, and something that a lot of us are probably already thinking of. A woman is, of course, going to want a guy that also looks good. And you can't blame them. The same way that we would probably be physically attractive to this individual, they will probably be the same way attracted to us. But the great thing is that there are a lot of physical aspects that we can actually control. Even if you weren't blessed with the best genes, you actually have a lot of control in your hands. Anything from going to the gym to building that body that you want, or grooming and hygiene to make yourself look better. And of course, I'm not gonna miss out personal style and developing that to make yourself look more presentable. So there's a lot of aspects that you can control to make yourself look more attractive. And if you don't believe me, watch my videos where I think I've done 2 or 3 of those already. I'm gonna have them linked below so you see what I'm talking about. Number 4, a man that's goal-oriented. A man that hustles, that works hard, that has his eyes set and knows exactly where he wants to go is a man that probably almost any woman would want to be with. That's a man that any woman would be proud to stand side by side with. But think about it. Do you actually think any woman would want to be with a guy that has no clue what he's doing with his life, has no clue where he's going, is probably a lazy slob that doesn't work hard at all or refuses to work hard? Think about it. So somebody that's goal-oriented, that works hard and has goals set in place and sees his future is something that women really find attractive. It's almost like a sense of security that almost all want. And finally, the 5th one, probably almost a cliche already because you've heard it dozens of times, a man with a sense of humor. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to be the funniest guy in the room and the guy that makes everybody laugh. That's not what it means. What it means is that you have to be somebody that's fun to be around. Somebody that can get the lighter side of things when, your life isn't all peaches. That's the man that women want to be around. Not the stuck up, always serious and always mad type of guy. So having a sense of humor, and of course, if you can make her laugh here and there, that's just extra brownie points for you. But having a sense of humor is one that almost all women would want. Alright guys, so that's it for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it and it helped you out. So what did you girls think that you were watching? Do you think I basically nailed it? Go ahead and comment down below and let me know what you think and if I missed any characteristics. So that's it for me in this video. See you next time.